so we are here today with the lovely Matt, who is the founder, right, correct, of Soundplate, which was a lovely little find of ours late last year. So what is Soundplate?
Soundplate is an electronic music company. We have a website, a blog,
Yeah.
we've got a record label, and we do parties and various other bits and bobs all under the same banner.
How did you get going?
We started, well, I've been a club promoter for a long time, so I started as a promoter kind of, as a lot of people did, kind of decided to do something a little bit more legitimate. And originally started just a music blog, and then everything else kind of spiraled out of that.
Okay, and what sort of content are you looking at?
On the website,
Yeah.
so every day we feature 6 to 8 new tracks, which can be anything that's electronic music, but mainly underground house, deep house, and some kind of melodic house from around Europe.
Okay.
And
And in terms of this, is this new music? Is this stuff that's been sent to you?
yeah, I mean, well, it's probably 80% stuff we go out and find,
Okay.
and the rest is stuff that's sent to us. We get sent hundreds of tracks every day, but we tend to think the stuff we find is the best stuff
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that's brand new, so stuff that generally would have only been online for a couple of hours max. Like, we tend to be like on the pulse of it.
Good, yeah. I've noticed that actually because obviously follow you, which is nice. So on the other side of that, you've also got a label, or they're actually all in one.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's all one brand, but it's kind of split into different
Okay.
areas. The labels, I suppose, is the key thing that we're focusing on at the moment.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
We're about 4 or 5 releases. We're 3 releases out right now.
Okay.
4th one's coming in a few weeks' time.
Right.
5th one is planned, ready to go straight off the bat.
Okay, and how did you find these guys?
All of the music we find is music we love, first and foremost. It's music that's different and not what every other label's putting out.
Okay.
So we've got quite a strong identity within our label sound, and it's hard to kind of put my finger on and say exactly this is our sound.
Yeah.
But we kind of know what we're looking for.
Yeah.
We've got an idea. We tend to do lots of stuff which features live instrumentation, original vocals, something that's a little bit different from the mainstream, and nothing that takes itself too seriously.
Right.
It's too underground or too kind of EDM top end. So we've got our little balance.
Okay. And so, because you had quite a big track last year, didn't you?
Yeah, our first track actually.
Oh, right, okay.
Was a big hit.
That was a dream?
Yeah, it was a dream.
Who chose that?
Yeah, it was online. I found it. The guy who made it, back on Matt, is a genius. He's got a huge fan base in Holland and France and Germany and around Europe. And we were really lucky to get one of the first tracks he'd commercially released.
Yeah.
And it did really well. We've been in the iTunes, the main kind of overall iTunes, for about 5 different countries in the top 40, 50.
Did it get any beat?
Yeah, we did all the dance charts. We were Buzz Chart #1. We did iTunes dance charts, top 10 in a few countries. So yeah, we did all the kind of.
Yeah,
so it's exciting.
Wow.
And now since then, obviously that track's been picked up by a lot of compilations from major labels. And it's been, and he's flying. He does he's been on the mainstream TV in France and all that kind of stuff.
Is he releasing through anywhere else, or is this like?
He's got one other release at the moment, which is a label called Delicious, a French label, really good. And then other than that, he will be putting his album out probably through a major. That's not confirmed yet. But his album will be coming out really good.
And did you do all the PR for that as well?
Well, we've got a little team of people around us. So
You've kind of got it all wrapped up.
Yeah, we've got people that work on each individual aspect. So we've got a radio plugger who did a fantastic job. So Tongi was playing it, and well, actually, Pete Tongi supported all of our releases.
Oh wow!
Apart from one, but almost all our releases.
Really?
So we got some good heat even here, but all around Europe as well. We've playlisted on some of the big stations and the rest of it. And then PR-wise, we've got an in-house PR kind of side to what we do. So we're teamed up with companies for raw material, and we do lots of PR for lots of different labels. So we kind of know the area quite well.
Nice. And what else are you doing?
like I say, the focus is really on the label for the moment.
Yeah.
We're really pushing the label. We've got some really good music coming out from all over Europe and beyond.
Fantastic.
There's some really cool stuff that could happen there.
Yeah.
On the back of that, we've also got some parties that we're thinking about.
Okay.
And some festivals.
Got any dates?
I can't give any dates
Yeah.
but we've got a lot going on. We also got some interesting web developments happening as well, some changes and stuff on the site.
Right, like what?
Well, just literally about a week ago, the homepage was redone just to separate the label and the blog and the ticket shop. We've got a ticket shop as well. So that happened, and then we've got a kind of fun, almost like a game type development coming, which I can't really say too much about it yet because I don't know exactly how long it's going to take to work. But it's looking really fun, and basically it's almost like putting your favourite artists against each other and voting on which ones you like and tables.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I like
so
that.
it's fun.
That's controversial.
Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, it'll be fun.
Because music can be.
Yeah, I'm sure lots of people are going to hate that, but equally it'll be fun.
They're going to love it, it'll be highly addictive. So in terms of festivals, you said you might be putting your own thing.
We won't be doing our own festival, but we will have a presence at a few festivals coming up. So we've already done some, we do lots of media work as well. So we do, we create video content. We've done, last year we did Zoo Project Festival, we did videos for them, and Eastern Electrics. And,
right, amazing. They were nice.
Yeah, they were cool, and they're kind of, but this year we're kind of, as we got the label brand, we're starting to get more involved in being a creator and actually putting stages together. More exciting stuff.
Amazing.
So yeah, fingers crossed, but there's some good stuff in the pipeline.
Will it be under the brand of Soundplate?
More than likely, yes. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, that's fantastic. So any other plans? Any other little bits of juice that you can give us?
I don't know really. I've said a lot already.
I think that's
I think just keep an eye out on the label, and that's the main thing.
Wholeheartedly. I mean, I like watching a label develop, and I think that it's really nice. You can, when a label kind of gets its own distinction, its own sound.
Yeah, and I think we're on the right path to that.
Because like Life and Death are a label I follow closely for that reason, and I will often know before I've looked at who that's put that track out.
You'll know if you like it or not.
Yeah, and that for me means that it's a guarantee, and they're really interesting people.
Sure.
I actually research them, so it's likewise when you kind of see what you're doing. It's nice to follow that. Like I said, I've seen some other DJs following you, DJs that I think are like a nice underground, credible people as well. So I thought that was a lovely bit of synergy. Yes,
that's good.
He's doing well, the boy.
People follow us.
Yeah, lovely. So yeah, it's basically a little bit of watch this space. And obviously, as you go, keep us updated what you're doing, and we'll come along, give a little update to our blog, which is obviously the non-responsible.
Thank you very much.